Well, let's do question 5, and we're going to use this boxed item. It says the rate of inflation from one year to the next is usually defined as the relative change in the consumer price index. And number 5 says find the inflation rate from 2007 to 2008, and how does it compare to the inflation rate in the late 1970s. So I found the putting in the price index numbers for 2008, 2007, and so on, I came up with 3.9%, whereas I used the price index numbers for 1978 and 1977 and set up the percent change equation, and I came up with 7.6%. And I remember the late 70s, and that inflation rate started to skyrocket at that time. So please, you try the numbers, make sure you come up with the same thing. Check and make sure I've done this correctly, would you? So now we'll do question 6, and it says in 1987 the mean average salary for Major League Baseball players was $412,000. In 2008 it was $3,200,000. Compare the two salaries in 2008 dollars, and how does the rise in baseball salaries compare to the overall rise in inflation? Well, I found the percent change in the baseball salaries and got 677% increase. Then I found the inflation rate from 1987 to 2008, and came up with 89.5%. So in those 21 years, the baseball salaries went up more than 600, almost 700%, where inflation went up at almost about 90% in 21 years. So now let's do number 7. And number 7, the question is, according to computer performance test, a Macintosh computer cost $1,000 in 2008 and had computing power greater than that of a supercomputer that sold for $30 million in 1985. If computer prices had risen with inflation, how much would the computing power of the 1985 supercomputer have cost in 2008? What does this tell you about the cost of computers? Well, setting up our proportion value over price index, value over price index, and multiplying both sides by 215.3, 215.3, leaves divide out, and the value in 2008 equals approximately, turns out when you find that product you get approximately $60 million. So it about doubled in that time. So in reality, prices of computers have plummeted compared to what could have happened. So we're done.